M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So playing around with the RT-73, and I've got the FT5 as well, receiving and transmitting APRS. So I'm going to show you my APRS settings. I do like using the MM7DBT code plug editor. I just find it easier. Thanks very much to David for that program. So when you get that program, if you look here, go to, firstly we'll do APRS settings. So these are my settings for analog. I will show you my digital settings, but analog is what we're focusing on now. We're showing that we're using a fixed location here, okay, because we haven't got a GPS lock. We've got my call sign in -6. We've got the frequency in 144,800. Everything else looks TX delay. Now we're doing, because we're just experimenting, we've got a couple of rubber ducks here. Manual TX interval is 10 seconds, so that's just pushing the PTT like so, and it will send it. You can see the FT5 receiving that, or we can wait, and every 30 seconds it will send it. And the message it's sending is, it actually says using a Radioddity, but I should change that really to using a CAPS RT. I'll call it an RT-73. Okay, so, and then we just send that right to the radio, and then let's show you the actual channel, which is important. So go to zones and channels at the end here, and then you have, I've created a new zone for those channels called APRS. How do you create a zone? You just right click, click add zone. Okay, so APRS is the one that we're using. My normal channels are here at the top. To change a channel, you just double click one of the channels, or right click and click add, and it adds another channel. And then you just add the obvious, you know, frequencies, if it's DMR, slots, color codes, all that kind of stuff. But this is about APRS, so back to APRS 2, and we'll go into channel that is analog first. This is my analog APRS. In the UK it's 144,800. I think in America it's 144,900. So quite simple. Look, analog selected here. APRS channel is analog. We haven't changed any of the rest as far as I can see. No, that's it. And then we've named it APRS 14480 just so it's easy to find. And if we just scroll to the right of the channel and just show you the whole channel, just so you can see it. APRS, frequency, RX, TX, 1.1, analog, low power, bandwidth, you know, all that. We've put it into RX group 2. I think you do need to put these into a RX group, otherwise they don't work as far as I can see. So that's it. I'll quickly show you the digital one. I did test this a few weeks back. This will be via a hotspot. I just go on to talk group 310999, and that's my hotspot frequency digital selection there. APRS channel, I've selected channel 1, and then same receive group. Now if we go to the APRS here and look, it's in, that really should say zone 2 channel 1. Let me just show you why. No, actually no, it's right. Channel 2 here, look, and we're in zone 2. So we go back to DMR, and we've selected again GPS channel as well, zone 2, channel 2. So back to APRS. So number 1, reporting channel, zone 2, channel 2. And there's the talk group. There's the slot we're using, group, and we've got the PTT turned off at the moment. So that's how we're doing it. And it seems to be working for analog. We will test out the digital later on. So thanks for watching my channel. I'll put a link in for the code plug editor that I'm using. I'm just going to show you on the FT5 what we're receiving. So you just go F menu, and you go station list, and then we'll select it there with the F button. And as we turn the knob, we'll see the comment, and it still says receiving GD88. What I'll do, I'll send that to the radio now. I'll go right to radio. Okay, and you'll see it change. I mean, I've found that the code plug that I'm using on the GD88 or the Kydera 880 goes straight into the, let's call it the RT-73, although this is the Kydera 300. No problem at all, although it is the simplex. The Kydera base type radio is a simplex, where the GD88 is basically 2 radios in one. So let's just let it send that again. We'll have to select the zone. So go menu, go to turn the knob to zone, select APRS. Whilst with that, I could take you through the manual settings on the radio. So we'll click OK. OK. The way you do that is you go Menu, go to Appendix, select, turn until you get to APRS. You can see it's still doing its thing. APRS type, so you would select analog, just push the button, go down to analog, and then you've got all these different parameters that you can change. But they're all the same as the code plug. Let's go back. And then we go to DMR and all the rest of it. You don't really need it, and the timer and beacon. So anyway, you get what's happening. You can actually set it on the radio. Now let's just look at that, what came through on my FT5. And it should be, there you are, comment using RT-73. So it's definitely working. And if I was connected to an external antenna, that would come out on APRS FI, but I'm just using a rubber duck here. So it's working great. So thanks very much for watching my channel. Please remember to subscribe and like if you're finding this helpful. Bye for now. All the best.